Hi. Hello.
Hi, Dr. Dumbre. Hello.
Hello.
In a
Hello.
minute we are starting. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So let's wait that everyone is joining. Let's recall.
Yeah.
It's very important moment.
The good music you approve right now.
Okay. Let's start. So, welcome back. How are you? It's been a week full of things, full of activities. Everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me well? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Okay, great. I feel you ready. So great. Welcome back to the AgriHackathon India edition. Now we are at the closing plenary. So, guys, it's approaching your moment to present your ideas. You work hard during this week. You try to use your brain and like really think about innovative solution as we were commenting before with Joan, you made our work hard, and that's good. That's good. So thank you very much. That means that this initiative is very meaningful also to, let's say, create challenges, create competition, and so on and so forth. So let's prepare a bit, no? Of course, and then we will have the moment of the presentation. But before going into that, let's prepare a little bit the ground, no? This is a ceremony, this is a closing plenary, and also we have a lot of guests. We had a lot of guests during the opening, and we have a lot of guests also here. So let's start with some of the guests that we invited for this closing plenary. And I want to give the floor to open and to have sort of introductory speech. I see him in the call. As I said, this Agri-Hackathon is a lot about innovation, about also science and technology. And this idea also to have the Agri-Hackathon in India was born by the fact that we had contact, we had collaboration with an important enterprise that is working on innovation and especially electronics and microelectronics. I'm talking about the ST microelectronics. We know a little bit about that the opening, and we know also a little bit our friend that is accompanying us into this path into the India innovation. And I want to give the floor, if is available to speak, to Manoj Kumar to give you a little bit more space for you, Manoj, to like explain a little bit what you are doing and also how India is a vibrant, we can say, ecosystem for innovation, especially also, for example, in the ICT. That is one of the topic that we are working on. Manoj, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes. I'll give you the floor to have like a very introductory speech for this closing. And is as I say, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you here with us to accompanying us into this path. And I want to give the floor to you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I would like to use a few slides if that is possible.
Yes, please go ahead.
And I need you to confirm that you can see my screen. Do you see my
Yes.
screen?
Yes.
Perfect. So thank you, and congratulations, first of all, to the organizers, and more importantly, today to the participants also. And thank you for giving this floor to ST Microelectronics. I was wondering what exactly to speak to the participants, and okay, I prepared some slides, and the idea is to just to give you little introduction about the company that I am working with, and we have been supporting the agri hackathons in different capacities in different geographies and so on. And okay. We are a company, semiconductor company. There are several semiconductor companies in the world. We are one of the few companies which pride themselves in calling as IDMs, that is integrated device manufacturers. What it means is that we design as well as we fabricate using our own technologies, using our own fabs. We have fabs across the world, mainly in France, Italy, and Singapore. In India, we don't have any, neither we plan any, let's say, to establish any, despite whatever is happening in India as of now. But we have a very, very strong interest in India. We have a strong design community of about more than 1,000 designers who are located between Greater Noida and Bangalore. What is important for this particular call today is that as ST Microelectronics, we believe in sustainability. If I just scroll to the right and my pointer should be visible now, the rightmost part is something that we really believe in, that we promote STEM in all our ecosystems. STEM is like education and so on, but also we have been helping the ecosystems around the world wherever we are operating. It is important to say that we have been a signatory to the several, let's say, United Nations driven sustainability initiatives. We have been one of the first signatories, besides what was there on the previous slides. That means we are signatory to the United Nations Global Compact and also Responsible Business Alliance, which means that not only we would buy from the responsible sellers, but we will also sell to the responsible buyers only. And that's the key point over here. Coming specifically to how electronics can, let's say, enable or help the ecosystem, all the innovations, including in agriculture, in industrial, and so on. You can imagine that I have had a very brief look at the ideas that have been submitted, very brief and very fast, I have to say. Because the link was received really few minutes ago. And I have seen, let's say, something, it's not too many in the electronics, which is fine. However, if you have to, let's say, work in the sensor part, which is really embedded into the soil, or let's say you have to monitor it, all those innovations can be enabled through electronics. If that be the case, what you need is that you need some sensors, you need some computing, local one perhaps, and also communication to either cloud, or maybe if you have, let's say, your own local communication centers and all of that. As ST Microelectronics, of course, we provide solutions to all of them depending on which is the context. And clearly, the pitch here is not to sell anything, it is just to inform what we are doing. And for you, for your benefit, you can also imagine that it is not only someone from ST Microelectronics, but someone from the semiconductor industry who is speaking to you. What ST is doing pretty much, some of our competition is also doing the same. So it's not to say that it's a pitch is to to tell you or to inform you to use ST. This is not the point. However, independent of which is the semiconductor company, what we provide today is really the concept of, let's say, providing something which is really ready to cook. And how we say ready to cook, when you get a device, the device itself cannot be, let's say, made functional for your end usage. Your end usage can be, for example, let's say weather monitoring, or let's say soil quality, and so on. Sorry. So if those kind of applications are there, you need some standard tools, standard boards which are available, the boards that can be programmed as per your own need, and that is what we call as the software building blocks. And then you also need to communicate either to your own base station if you have one, or your own home, or through GSM, or through LoRa, whatever is the communication mechanism, that is what you need. So what we provide as an organization is we provide computing, we also provide sensing and communication tools. And these are provided in a manner that maybe with a spending of, let's say, some tens of dollars, you are able to, let's say, create a system which is good to be called as the prototype. And this is the picture that you see. There are multiple boards and there is a corresponding software, and you can build one and you can prototype and move on. What's important for you as innovators or as entrepreneurs? I suppose there are going to be some entrepreneurs in this call who would eventually launch their products, is that, of course, these kind of boards are good to show the proof of concept, show to some entrepreneurs or to some venture capitalists, saying that your concept is working. Eventually, when you have to sell the system, you need to go to the form factor board, but form factor board itself needs to be, let's say, optimized with the components that could be local, that could be available, and that could be, let's say, meaningful. And you have to look at the supply chains. You create one system today, and then if you become successful, you would need to scale up. And when you try to scale up, you see that some of the components are not available, and then your plans are, let's say, held back. So you have to take into account many aspects. And finally, the final product looks very different than what the initial device prototype may be. The key point is that instead of, let's say, spending some 8-9 months to arrive at the device prototype, companies like us give you ready ground, ready to start ground, and then it is kind of saving. And then eventually the final product is depending on what the market would accept and what you would think in your respect. So for a semiconductor company like ST Microelectronics, consider us to be the people. And if your, let's say, idea is involving some kind of electronics, consider us that we are the people who provide you a kind of ready ground where your POC looks to be ready. Then you need to take care of the form factor, the final product size, and the market itself. This is a slide which is India specific, and thank you that you were pointing to me about the India ecosystem. And many of you would understand this is an Indian organization called India Semiconductor and Electronics Association. What is being shown over here is that we are talking of starting the idea from the board. If you follow my cursor still, I was talking about how you reach from the board to the final system, but there is a much larger system that is designed before. This is the kind of work that we as a semiconductor company do, the top one. Then there are fabs which are coming up in India now. Fabs do what is in the middle. And finally, when you have the devices coming from the fab, they are, let's say, populated on the boards, and then you create the end systems. I was referring to the last 2 points. What we are doing in ST India then. In ST India, we have our own innovation ecosystem. We have innovation ecosystem at the global level in ST, but within ST India, we have our own ecosystem. So we have, let's say, periodic technical talks from the experts. Tomorrow, you could be one of the experts. For example, you create a let's say, prototype of your own or startup of your own. You succeed, we can invite you as a someone who is talking to our engineers. We connect with the universities. We connect with the university students who are internal within us, and then we have a program for the STEM that I spoke about before. Then this is little internal, but what it means is that even within ST, we have the knowledge sharing mechanisms. What is important is that we have a kind of innovation studio, which is right here in Greater Noida. So our main office in India is at Greater Noida, which is near New Delhi. And we have this center, which is like consisting of, let's say, more than something like 50 to 100 prototypes, which can tell you that if you want to, let's say, make a smart home or smart city or smart agriculture, what can exactly you do? What could be the building blocks? And if those building blocks are something that is ready, as I spoke before, there is a software that is corresponding to that, and then you can start building your own system. Many of our customers, they start from the baseline that is already available over here. This is a key point. What is even more interesting is that we have a place here in ST India premises, what we call as Proto Lab, and this Proto Lab, we throw it open to the ecosystem also. What it means is that if any one of you would like to create a prototype around ST devices, we can have a discussion, and eventually we can also allow access and hosting at our own proto lab here. In fact, this is what we have been doing with some of the startups, very innovative startups, including some startups working in wireless charging, are located at our own office here. Again, this is to say that when you come at the Proto Lab, this is the real picture of the area that we have dedicated to the Proto Lab, where some of the innovators from the external world, it's not only internal, and hence I kept this slide here. People can come here, experiment with the boards that I was, let's say, speaking before. We have the people here who can help you to get started if this is your kind of problem. So we have a dedicated space and so on. So we can discuss all those things. The idea is just to give you this information that we support our innovation ecosystem with the schools, with the universities, with the startups, with any entrepreneur, whoever is willing. And of course, the starting point is that if you are, let's say, needing to use electronics in your system. We do have a program for the startup also. So if you search open innovation at ST Microelectronics at Google, you would reach at this page. I don't want to speak much about the startups. This is not the aspect here. But should any one of you become a startup, which I wish that you become, and then you become successful, and should you need to use the electronics in your system, you can get in touch with us. And really, I'm very, very happy to be speaking to you today. And I was looking forward to listening to the ideas, and hopefully I will get time to let's say see those also. That's all I had prepared for this introductory talk. I hope it was meaningful and relevant. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manoj. It was fantastic. Not only we can say meaningful and relevant, was amazing. Thank you very much for sharing and also for inspiring our participant also to innovate. There are possibility, guys. If you commit, if you work hard, really you see how many possibility you have in front of you. And probably talk about we can say possibilities and also we can say trainings. I want to introduce the next keynote. This edition of AgriHackathon in India is a blast because really we encounter so much people from this great country all along the history of AgriHackathon that was like a pleasure to invite all of them to join our community and so on and so forth. And one of that is a AgriHackathon member since a long time is Professor Emat Kumar Dumbre. Hi, Professor, are you there? Professor Emat Kumar, hello? I know that you are there, but maybe you're not at the computer. Just before, like Professor Emat Kumar Dumbre is preparing. So Professor Emat Kumar Dumbre is a professor of beekeeping, okay? And is like teaching beekeeping in a high school in India. And we encountered during the path of AgriHackathon properly to, we can say, train and to make some capacity building on beekeeping. He's a super expert on beekeeping and he's always present at our AgriHackathon initiative. Professor, are you there? Yes. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I can speak right now.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So I was saying that you're a long-time friend of the AgriHackathon. No, we know since a few time, and you're always on the front line when we're talking about innovation in agriculture, right?
Right. Okay, I will share some slides.
Please go ahead.
Can I?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Can you see my slides?
Not yet.
But
Not yet.
Wait. But 1 minute.
Yes, no worries. In the meanwhile, I will continue to tell the story about how we meet. And he was participating to one of the AgriHackathon webinars. So some webinars that we did before launching the first edition. Basically he joined one time and I say, look, I know how to teach beekeeping. Are you interested to have a conversation over that? And I say, for sure. I mean, it's the right place to do that. And so we started our we can say collaboration and a long time friendship. So Dr. Dumbre, tell me when you are ready or if you need some support.
Can you see my slides? Can you see my slides? 1 minute.
Not
Can you
yet.
see my slides?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, I think there.
Maybe you can take out
Yeah.
your video because I think that there is a problem of connection.
Wait, 1 minute, 1 minute. It is opening here, but you cannot see the things properly. Share.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
to share screen on Zoom.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I did, na?
we are
Can
going.
you
We are
see?
no. Yeah, we were seeing. Try again once time because it was showing the screen.
Okay, I am right now in the AgriHackathon this thing. So I will share you some of the important factors regarding beekeeping in India right now. What is going on? I am right now at Nasik, which is in Maharashtra, and there was one farmers batch. Farmers has come to me training program. Okay, so I wanted to show you some photos of they cannot share the slides. I think that there is a problem for me. 1 minute, 1 minute. I will try again once.
No worries. Try
Can
to
you
share
see?
again. Try to share again. 1 second.
Yeah,
Close your video
okay.
also. Close your video. Your video.
Video is not there. Video is not there. Video is not there. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Can you
go
see right
ahead.
now?
Yeah, no, but we will see in a few. Go ahead. Go ahead explaining, please.
Total 25 farmers from this Nasik area of Maharashtra has come to me for 5 days, from starting from Monday till today, Friday. Okay, for 5 days, I have teach them beekeeping basics of beekeeping, and in that they were all young farmers, basically young farmers, and they wanted to learn about importance of honeybee keeping in agriculture as well as what are the importance of honeybees for pollination purpose. So I have teach them in well manner. Then yesterday was we went for Baswant honeybee garden in Nasik, where there is actually that is only one park in the India where honeybees are kept for their what to say to see also, and different types of students as well as different types of farmers, they are coming to visit there and learn about the honeybees, because honeybees are important for pollination of different crops. So that is the Baswant honeybee garden. Yesterday we went there, and there was one very good picture which I wanted to explain to you. There was one honeybee they have shown by the mechanical way, and there one rocket they have shown on the top. So the honeybee was saying, if you don't take care of me, then I will sit in this rocket and go to the another planet. Okay, so that was a fantastic picture they have shown right now, and there was one another picture was there. Picture means there was a poster actually. These honeybees are taking in their hands, in their legs, I would say, but in their hands, the one of the stick, and they are against the man. They are going towards man and saying that take care of me. Otherwise, there is a problem for you to live on this earth. Okay, so that was another fantastic picture. And there I love beavers. I love beavers means honeybees are important for our pollination purpose, and that's why they have shown the very good picture there. Also the farmers have visited there and they were enjoyed like anything. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show. Then today, at the last day, I have taken the drawing competition for the farmers. Basically, these are all young people, and some of them were around 50 years old, but they have drawn in such a manner. I have given them the 5 different topics. One was the different types of the honeybees. One was the different caste of the honeybees. One was the life cycle of the honeybees. Then importance of the honeybees in agriculture, and last one was the World Honeybee Day, which is we celebrate it on 20th May. So that's farmers drawing 5 different topics, and they have drawn very good the drawing on that particular given topic, I will say. And last one, what I want to say, if there are no bee, there are no future. Okay, so this is last one which I wanted to share with you. Take care of the honeybees if you want to remain on this earth or the globe, I will say. Okay, thank you very much. Domenico, this is what I wanted to share actually. But the thing is that I'm outside my house, and there is no lack of this internet facility. So I have tried on this mobile. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Dumbre. No worries. I mean, it's important already what you share, and also the message of the importance of taking care of bees, because we are talking about agriculture, we are talking about innovation, but without pollinators, and that's the message, we cannot really think about any of the other things that we want to achieve. So it's a very important also in our fight for a more sustainable agriculture, and we can say more sustainable planet, to think about the biodiversity and think about pollination. So really, thank you very much, Dr. Dumbre, and really is a pleasure and honor to have you here with us every day. So no worries, Dr. Dumbre, let's go ahead. I see that you are sharing your screen, but no worries. We can see later. Maybe you can share the links of the slides. And so now the moment of the presentation is arriving. Just a little bit of patience, because it's important also to understand that your presentation will be evaluated by a jury. Okay, so before going into that, I want also let the jury members a little bit introduce themselves again, because we know them also from the opening. But now, I mean, it's a closing plenary, and we have the chance to know better them. And also, they are also the partner of this initiative. Thanks to that, this initiative has been possible and fostered. So let's start. I will call one by one, and maybe they can introduce themselves and make a little greet to the audience, and also to our participant. I see in front line Joan Kerr. So hi, Joan. Thank you very much. Nice to see you back.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Dominica, and thanks for the opportunity. So I just want to say the participants, we do take bribes. Just joking. So my name is Joan Kerr, and I run the Foundation for Building Sustainable Communities, and one of our projects was a teaching and demonstration garden, which we operated for 12 years. Actually, it was 19 years, but it took a while to get to the model that we used, which was the Victory Garden. And the reason we chose that model was because we could use a variety of techniques to teach people how to grow food at home or in a community garden. We do lots of other things, but I'm just talking about the agricultural side. As I said, my name is Joan Kerr. I run my own business. I run the foundation, and I'm the VP for the North American Regional Committee of the IEEE Smart Village program. And I've been involved with CSAYN, which is the Climate Smart Youth Network, which is how I met Domenico. And one of the things why I'm excited about this particular initiative is because it incorporates 3 very, very important components, which is the asking youth especially, but people in the community to create something as a solution, and to connect with, leading to connections with people that are already in the industry, and also a way to collaborate. So it's very significant that those three components are defined in the projects. They're very important. I know for myself, when I've been, I mean, in my 60s, but as a youth, I can tell you throughout my whole life, I've had lots of successes, and it was because older people always took an interest in me and helped me achieve those things. So that's why I also know that it's important for me to do the same thing. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity, and I look forward to hearing your presentations.
Thank you very much, Joan, and thank you for sharing your experience. So another friend and also colleagues in this activity of engaging the youths is surely Xander Bakes. Xander, I want to give the floor if you want to say for some few remarks. So Xander, the floor to you.
Thanks very much. And yes, Joan, I think it's really good to have these jokes, because that triggers people to start thinking. And I think a lot of the students are anxious and nervous to present. So thanks for doing that. Sander Beks, I lead the cooperative of i4Nature. And from my own experience, when I was in school and in my professional career, I think I found it quite stupid that never anyone really looked, okay, what can you contribute? But we were thinking, okay, what can we teach you? And of course, that's important. But I believe that's what i4Nature's belief is that there's so much more potential in the fast-changing world, especially on technology and innovation. And that's shaping the world where young people, like the students I hope are in this group, are shaping the future, where a lot of bosses with, I also have gray hair, I don't know anything about. So I'm looking forward to the presentations with an engineer heart, like a couple of on this call as well, because I think technology and nature are a very unique combination in shaping future challenges and smart villages. So not just smart cities as from Europe, that's a big development, but these combinations can be so much more used and put to use in agricultural practices. And the i4Nature cooperative has a luxury to have a huge farm as a home base, and hope to connect with all the teams, but especially also a proposed winner, to develop further with companies and people to showcase what you found out. So looking forward to what you came up with, and hopefully this will lead to sustainable cooperation after today as well.
Thank you very much, Sanders, and a pleasure to have you with us. And so we are thinking sometime of a local solution, but we have always to keep in mind to have the global vision and the international vision. And the next jury member, to which I want to give the floor, is our, you can say, international specialist, especially in Climate Social Forum, that is Tigis Endashow. Hi, Tigis. How are you?
Hello, hi everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Tigis Endashow, and I am a consultant in climate action policy advocacy. I am also the Global Engagements Officer and a member of the International Advisory Board for Climate Social Forum. And I'm very much happy and excited to be here because my work mainly focuses on supporting civil society organizations and youth groups in climate action policy advocacy. And I recently had the chance to be part of the African Conference on Agricultural Technologies, which was held earlier in June in Kigali, Rwanda. And one of the major outcomes of that conference was really motivating the youth and scaling up their innovative ideas. So when we commenced this AgriHackathon for India, we don't only look for youth that are in India, but we are honestly looking into also creating synergies and collaborations across continents and across the globe. So that's very much exciting for us. And I am happy to be here, happy to be part of this meeting, happy to be this part of this segment of the AgriHackathon. And as I also iterated earlier in the week to the participants, today we are very much looking to be challenged by the presenters and really facing difficulty to choose one from the other. So very excited, looking forward, and yeah, engaging with you all. Thanks again.
Thank you very much, Tigis, and thank you for your words. There will be also Dennis Odero with us, but I think that he has some challenging connection. I just want to, we can say, remark also his contribution and his presence. Dennis is our capacity building officer in Climate Social Forum. And is also a jury member and very passionate also in agricultural innovation. So I think Dennis was there, but it has some challenges. I want to remark again that he is also part of this effort. And now another jury member, but is a special jury member because this year we can say is a jury member, but few years ago was a participant and also a winner. Okay, somebody of you already know her because during the checkpoints she show up and talk, also interact with the participant, but now she's a keynote, okay, and also a jury member. And I'm talking about Kushi Gangwar. Hi, Kushi, are you there?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you to you. And please, I give you the floor also to share your experience as a winner of AgriHackathon in 2023. And also now you are a professional and also a student in something that is related to sustainability. So I give the floor to you.
Yes, sir. And sir, if you give me the permission, can I show the participants that what we developed in the meeting
Sure.
last time, so that
Sure,
they
sure.
have an idea that what we did, the multi-storied gardens, how do they look exactly?
Yes, please go ahead. You can, you have permission of sharing screen.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So firstly, I would like to welcome one and all present here, the jury members, the organizers, for giving me this stage as a keynote speaker. And yes, I was the winner of the 2023 AgriHackathon. Yeah, and before being the winner, I was the participant. And yes, yeah. But before starting with my thing, I just want to ask, why are we gathered here? A very simple question. It is just because there are many problems going in the world right now. We have to address them. Related to, for example, the land, the water, which are not there in the unlimited, means they're not the unlimited resources. We have to save them and work accordingly. Now, for example, we pitched the idea. Just a second, I'm showing it. That is known as multi-storied gardens. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this was the multi-storied gardens. So multi-storied gardens is something like they are in the concentric circles and they are placed one above the other. It's like a cake, you can say, of the soil. And here what we pitched was the limited use of the land and the limited use of the water. You can grow your vegetables like strawberries, onions, and a few of the vegetables, and then you can use it accordingly. There was the customized strip wall, which you can see here, and this is used for giving the waters in the appropriate amount.
1 second, Kushi, 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, no worries. So here, the point is that we use the sustainability form like it is feasible. You can get these containers or customized drip irrigation systems in your local city, okay, in your shops, and then you can just meet these type of multi-story gardens, though they require some level of professionalism and training. So that also we decided to give it to the farmers, to the women, and you can make them in your balconies, in your courtyard, anywhere. So that was something sustainability. We want it to be innovative, sustainable, and a feasible solution for the upcoming generation. We are not giving any solution which is really out of the scope, which is really costly. Because if it is costly, it is not that feasible, people won't be able to take it forward. So hope I'm understandable to the to the conference and the participants that what you need to have in your pitch, in your idea. So that is the thing. You should have it. You should keep it simple, innovative, and impactful to the people so that it is understandable. We also included the point that is we will be giving the proper training to the farmers, to the women, to the children in the universities so that they can take it forward and a transferable leadership could be made. Any questions to anyone, or if anyone wants to ask me anything, I'm open to answer them.
Hello,
And
ma'am. Pratiksha here.
yeah,
I
sure.
listen all your idea and I
Yeah.
really like it. The way you put your idea, that was really good.
Thank you so much. Okay. And I want to say that this is an AgriHackathon. There are many teams. You would be competing with each other, but I want to say that it is not about winning or losing. It is about thinking creatively, pursuing your idea, and putting it at the right place in a perfect way, as it should be. How much it is practical. That is what hackathon means. How you can implement it, and then later you can monetize it. That is also the one point, because hackathon means an idea means a model, a business model. After business model, you are putting it in the market and getting money out of it. So how you'll get the money? When people will use it. And how people will use it? When it will be in a usable way. Okay, it should be user friendly.
Very
I know.
true.
Yeah, I know it is not that easy because we are not putting a app or a website or anything digital. Yes, it is on ground. It is it requires labor. Okay, you have to work it in the ground and teach people accordingly. So yes, it's a big deal to do, and Agri Hackathon is not that easy. Um, to take forward, but with your efforts, with your encouragement in your heart to do something good will help you a lot. So it is not winning or losing. All ideas are going to be great. I know very well, but as we know, we have to choose one. So best of luck to everyone. Very good wishes from my side.
Thank you very much, Kushi, and congratulations. Really,
Thank you so
you
much,
did
sir.
so great, and also you are doing a great progress also
Yes.
in
So
the
currently
time.
I'm studying masters in sustainable, but that's textiles. So there we are working with the sustainability in the textiles. I'm trying to approach few of the projects. And yes, I'm in Germany currently. I'm very grateful for being here and in the Europe and in this community as a keynote speaker. Thank you so much, sir. I'm grateful.
Thank you and congratulations again.
Yes.
Okay. So now it's time to go into the presentation. Just last thing before going, I just want to share a little bit about the process after, you say, this AgriHackathon. So let me share one moment the screen. So we asked you to prepare a 5-minute presentation, a pitch that is wanna, you can say, in a way, explain in a simple and you can say effective manner the innovation that you think about. that's a little bit the process and main phases of our AgriHackathon initiative. We started with the opening, now you brainstorm, we are at the closing, and after that there will be the follow-up phase for the winners. So the three winning teams, the one that achieve, like I say, most votes among the jury members, will be follow up with a mentorship program. We will contact you by email. We will get in contact with the mentor that is going to follow you during this mentorship phase. The mentorship phase is starting with an initial period of 3 months, and then we will evaluate if is another 3 months needed, or it's okay if you already achieve a mature stage for your idea. The idea is that after these months, you can develop a business report. A business report is a more complex elaboration of your idea over the pitch. No, now you just take the basic elements. In 3 months, of course, you will have the time to go more in deep, to define the business canvas model more in deep. Let's go to the okay. So identify who are the key partner, the cost structure, the revenue stream, and everything. And properly to propose a full idea that can be useful also to present in investor venues, in let's say innovation markets, and so on and so forth. So we are going to support you in doing that. Of course, thanks to our partners that are incubators, are professional, and are let's say professionals that are working into this field since, of course, more years and have more experience. That's a little bit what I want to tell you to get you ready for the presentation. Now, every one of you, we will have like 5 minutes. I share into our community the order and the list of, we can say, teams. I will share again into the chat. So get ready. Of course, we are calling you to present. You can share your presentation, or if you need, we can share on your behalf. You have just to tell you. If nobody is presenting, okay, nobody is like responding to the call, of course, we will go to the next team, okay? We will check again if somebody can connect later and so on and so forth. But in case you're not presenting today, we cannot evaluate you. And of course, automatically you will be out of the competition. So also for the people that are there, are sure that at least one person per team of the team that are in the finals can present, because without presentation, we cannot evaluate. So I will call then the first team, the team that is, I will tell the code, CH2A, quindi, so Shrepad Pramod Divekar, are you there?
Hello,
Shrepad?
I'm here.
Okay, so you have 5 minutes to like present your idea, and then of course the jury member will also make you question eventually after your talk. So please, the floor is yours.
Okay. Just a second, please. Are you able to see my PPT?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Shripad Pramod Divekar, and I'm a student of Postgraduate Institute of Agribusiness Management, Sakur District, Latur. And firstly, I would like to show some gratitude towards the jury and or the organizers. They gave us opportunity to pitch our ideas here. And I'm here today to present our idea for AgriHackathon 2020-25. We call it Fasal Sahayak, okay, which translates to crop helper. Our vision is to deliver smart, simple, and sustainable farming solutions to every farmer in India. So the first is the challenge. To understand our solution, first we must look at the real world problems we are facing. Indians farmer today. Okay, so our research shows that the agriculture is facing immense pressure from unpredictable weather, rising input cost, and significant information gaps. This leads to a massive 20 to 40% average annual crop loss, with pest and diseases brings a major contribution factors. And the core issue is that more than half of our farmers lacks access to timely and actionable information. They need to know when to irrigate, when to fertilize, or how to identify a pest outbreak before it's too late. Okay, so with the lack of easy to access data, farming remains a high risk gamble in India. So where do we want to go? We want to bridge this information gap with Fasal Sahayak. The key here is simplicity. We are not proposing expensive drones or high-tech sensors for every farmer. Our solution is a hyper-local advisory platform that is designed to be practical and ground zero applicable. Here is our core 3 steps model. Okay, so first is data collection. We gather open source data from satellites, weather forecast and soil health databases, and from the surveys of farmers and all that. And second, our backend model performs the AI powered analysis on that, taking all this complex data and generating a simple powerful insights. And finally, the most important part is farmer advisory. We deliver this advice directly to the farmers from phone channels they already use, like simple SMSs, messages, voice call, or video call, because that feels more personalized. Okay, so the strategy to bring this idea to life, our strategy is to build on the strong partnership. We will collaborate with farmers, producer organizations, government agriculture departments, and local universities to build trust and reach farmers directly. Our primary customer segments are the small and marginal farmers, and we will use existing channels like community workshops and digital marketing to reach them. Okay, so our value proposition is clear. As you can see this in here, a donor chart. Our solution offers a triple benefit: increasing yield, reduced input cost, and most importantly, the risk mitigation against all the foreseen problems. Okay, the feasibility and sustainability. Our idea is highly feasible because it relies on the most widespread technology in the rural India, the mobile phone. Okay, the impact is projected to be significant as our model suggests it could be lead to substantial increase in crop yield over 5 years, far surpassing traditional methods. This approach is also inherently climate smart and sustainable by providing precise advisories on things like. Okay, so this approach is also inherently climate smart and sustainable by providing precise advisories on things like irrigation and fertilizer use. We promote resource efficiency as the bar chart shown here. This can lead to significant reduction in water uses, fertilizer use, and the overall carbon footprint of farming. We understand that technology is only as good as its adoption. Our communication plan is grassroots focused. We will hold on ground workshops with farmer producer organizations, use local radio broadcast to build awareness, and implement simple SMS campaigns to provide reminders and tips. We will even set up a local demonstration plots to show farmers the positive results in the person. Now, before we conclude, I'd like to show you a simple proof of concept of our technology in action. And this is not some web page, this is just a how I want user interface to be. As simple as that. You enter your problem and you can get practical results as you want. Okay, Fasal Sahayak is not just a technology platform. It's a social enterprise aimed at creating a more resilient and profitable future for Indian farmers. We believe that by empowering them with timely, practical information, we can revolutionize agriculture from ground to up. Thank you for your time, and I'm happy to take any questions up here.
Okay, congratulations, Shripad. So, question from the jury members.
I have one. So the farmer is expected to key in the English language, or which language would it be?
Okay, so from the prototype, we can use English, but for the local farmers in India, many are not that, I'd not say educated, but uh, that are not that formal with English language. So the local language will be introduced after some uh, testings and with surveys and all the comfort, after making farmers comfortable with the prototype of our idea, I should say.
How would you scale up? For example, would you adopt districts, villages, states, and then how many volunteers per district or per state you may need? I mean, if
I
you have to
think
educate, you are talking of some volunteers, whether from university or wherever, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So firstly, we would introduce this in Maharashtra state-wise. We will target firstly the area segment which we can target and analyze easily. Then we can introduce it further to different states and
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Another question from Joan, I guess.
Hi, Shripad. Thank you for your presentation.
Welcome.
So you mentioned that it was hyperlocal sensors. Is there any way it can be scaled to other countries? Is it just for India?
no, I haven't figured it out yet to
Yeah, but
place
it's
it
just
internationally.
right.
Yes, yes.
So I have another question regarding the mobile phone. Everyone has access to, the farmers have access to mobile phones?
Yeah, in now these times we can say the technology is very cheaper. So everybody has access to internet and smartphones everywhere
Oh,
in India.
okay, great. Thank you.
Hello, Shripad. Thank you for your presentation. I would like to ask you, the real-time data which you're talking about, is it easy to fetch the data from the like the satellite imaginary, or like the data which you were talking about, the weather forecast, that how you will be able to convert that data and then put it into the AI software and then get that user-friendly answer which you can text into the in a SMS and then send it to the farmers. So that is like, can you just
Okay.
explain us that thing?
Okay, so with help of government, when we can collaborate with government, the use of satellite will be easier for us if they avail us. Okay, and in terms of weather forecast, there are many weather stations. Like where I studied, I completed my graduation. There are two separate weather stations there for separate Krishi Vigyan Kendras KVKs. So we can collect the weather data from there, and uh, after establishment, full-fledged establishment of the idea, we can target the main weather stations there from which we can get data. And the AI is very developed in these days, so AI can analyze this data on its own, and we just have to direct it by backend to send personalized SMS as farmers input their data by their problems in it.
Okay, so it will be working like a bot, right? If I
Yes,
understand correctly, that if they're asking us any question, the AI database will giving it the answer, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
As a comment, ISRO satellites provide this feed live and for free.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Shripad. I don't know if there are any other questions.
I have one question.
Please.
Thank you so much, Pat, for that presentation. I just want to know if there are like what makes this innovation different? Has there not been any applications that have been launched before
Yes,
similar
yes.
to this?
There are,
Because
you
there
know,
have been. So what makes it unique? What makes it different?
okay. So there are many apps in India which works kind of similar, like Enam is there, but the segmentation is very wide. So uh, one particular app does not target all the segments here. Like there is one app, I forgot the name, that solves all the crop diseases and pests problems, but it is limited to some crops only. So it solves only problem of some crops from certain areas. It does not target all the crops here. It's called Plantix, where you can put photo of your disease and pest infestation from your plants, and it shows you the how you can manage it. But it only limited to some plants, and like Enam is limited to finance. So I want to build a simple platform where you can access all the agricultural data you want as per your requirement, but in simple, straightforward way.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Shripad. If there are no other questions, maybe we can move to the second team. That is team
Thank you so much.
Thank you to you. Team GH3B, it is Mr. Yayesh Borse, Mr. Devanshu Tokas, and Miss Mayuri Salmote. Please, also, I didn't mention before, but try to also state the challenge that you select for your solution. Okay, team 3, GH3B, there is someone there to present?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so please, the floor is yours. As for your colleague, 5 minutes. Okay. Yes, the floor is yours. If you want to share the presentation or you need to be shared, let me know. Hello? If you are not ready, we can go to the next one, and then maybe we can come to you. Okay? Okay, perfect. Let's wait. If you need support, we can also eventually share for you. Let us see if it's working or not.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Please go ahead. Okay. Yayash, the floor is yours. We cannot hear you. You are muted. You are muted. Unmute yourself. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Now
Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, there is a problem in sharing a slide.
No, it's okay. We can see. You can go ahead. We can see your screen and we can hear your voice. So go ahead. Yayesh, go ahead, or we have to go to the next team. Go ahead. So the floor is yours. We can see your slides.
Sir, I'm unable to forward the slide.
Do you want me?
Jayesh, there is a right arrow that we can see just below .com . Just see there is a right arrow if that works for you. Come down, bring your cursor down. Okay. If it doesn't work, yeah.
Okay, let me share for you, Yayesh. You can just tell me next slide, okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Floor is yours. Tell me next slide when you want. Yayesh, you are muted.
Or anyone else can speak up from this team if Jayesh is having the technical problem.
Okay, maybe Yayesh, let's do like this. Try to manage and to solve the network problem and microphone problem. Now we can go to the next team. Then we will call upon you again, and you can present. Yayesh, last call.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. Can we move on to the next slide, sir? Good evening, everyone. I'm Jayesh Borse from Postgraduate Institute of Agribusiness Management, Sakur District, Latur. So here, before starting, I wanna share some story with you. Imagine a farmer in a small village of Uttar Pradesh. After months of hard work, he finally harvested 20 quintals of tomatoes. But there is a problem. The local mandi is 40 kilometers away and he has no access to cold storage. By the time he arranges vehicle, nearly 5 quintals of already spoiled due to heat. At the mandi, price crashes due to oversupply and he is forced to sell at just rupees 3, which is just a bare minimum, which is less than the cost of production. His story is not unique. It's the reality of millions of farmers across rural India. Every year, India loses 25 to 40% of fruits and vegetables due to post-harvest losses because of poor storage, inefficient logistics. These losses are valued at 92,000 crores annually, and this data is increasing day by day. Recently, report shows in Maharashtra, onion farmers dumped their onion farm produce because they couldn't receive the transportation and storage cost, which is a very hard situation. So, to address or overcome this problem, we, the students of PGI-ABM, came with an exciting and path-breaking solution that is AgriChainX. Krishi Mitra AgriChainX is for all the supply chain of in India. Sir, can you back to the slide? Thank you so much, sir. India faces several post-harvest losses, as I said, 30 to 40% due to lack of cold storage, poor logistics, and fragmented supply chain. And this supply chain includes the farmers, middlemen, mandis, traders, retailers, which is a quite challenging and which costs more money of farmer. Go on to the next slide, sir. This is just a we can say a poster of our supply chain, AgriChainX supply chain, so that what we are offering. So farmers, with the help of application, farmers will use our services. We will provide them a cold storage facility and agriculture support for their post-harvest management, their post-harvest injuries or chilling injuries. We will train them how to harvest properly, and we will reduce their post-harvest losses 30 to 40%. Sir, next slide. Proposed solution: a network of solar-powered micro hubs in
I think we have some problem. Okay.
So that they could get the fair price, which is the more problems cargo vehicles. So the blockchain and traceability, and so that we could provide them the technology enabled.
Okay. Jayesh, I don't know if there is somebody else from the team that can help, please.
Yeah.
Jayesh,
Hello.
Yeah.
Can we move on to the next slide? So I would like to invite Mr. Devanshu for the further proceedings.
Okay, guys. Keep in mind also the time. So let's take also 3 more minutes.
Thank you, JS.
Thank you,
Let's
JS.
see.
The sustainability.
see.
Financially, we earned revenue from storage, logistic fee, buyer commission, and carbon credits. And socially, rural jobs like hub management. Next, please. A revenue model. For revenue model, we rent out cold storage ports on a. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Okay. For revenue model, we rent out cold storage ports on a pay per use basis per kg per day. We charge a small logistic commission just like Uber does for rides. We provide data services, analytics for buyers, government, and NGOs. We also generate revenue by selling carbon credits from emission saving. And finally, we offer a subscription model for APOs which includes premium features like demand forecasting and buyer contracts. Next, please. For innovativity, Krishi Mitra AgriChain X is not just storage or logistic. It is a complete last mile supply chain for rural India. First time integration for solar cold storage, AI grading, and drone logistic blockchain traceability. And Uber for agri logistics, sorry, sir. Share logistic booking for EVs and drones. Revenue diversification. Farmer earn from produce, storage, savings, and next, please.
2 minutes.
For sustainability, for financial revenue from storage, logistic fees, buyer commission, and carbon credits. For social, fair price and rural jobs creation, hub managers, drone operators, EV drivers. For environmental, promote solar energy, reduce food wastage, and cut carbon emission.
Okay.
Okay. For
1
revenue
minute.
model, there is cold storage as a service per kg per day, cold port rental, logistic commission, small percentage fee per aggregated load like Uber does, and data services, crop demand supply analytic for buyers, government, and NGOs. Carbon credit sale revenue from verified emission saving. Subscription model for APOs, premium feature demand forecasting, buyer contracts. Okay, next slide, please.
Okay, you have 1 minute and then go to
Climate.
the
There is climate smart. For climate smart, solar powered cold storage reduce dependency on fossil fuels. EV cargo and drone reduce carbon emission in logistics. And blockchain ensure traceability for sustainable sourcing. Farmers earn carbon credit for adopting green practices.
Okay. You are going to
For the
conclude.
communication and dissemination of the plan. Awareness workshops in our villages to onboard farmers. Digital campaigns highlighted benefits to the farmers and stakeholders. Collaboration with farmer producer organizations showcase success stories in government, corporate social responsibilities, and investor forums. Leverage social media, agri events, and agri hackathon like the agri hackathon we are conducting to scale our outreach. Next slide, sir.
You are going to conclude, guys, because the time is quite finished.
What our business plan is impacting on farmers reduces post-harvest loss, shared transport, rural youth employment.
Okay, guys, I'm going to the next slide. Let's close and now we understand quite the solution. If there are questions from the audience and from the jury.
On a closing note, I would like to say India doesn't need another green revolution in the field. What we need is we need supply chain revolution in our villages. AgriChainX is more than just a business. It is a movement to ensure that no farmer's hard work goes to waste, that every farmer reaches its true value, and rural India becomes climate smart, resilient and prosperous. Together, we can transform losses into opportunities and scarcity into abundance. Thank you so much, sir, for hearing me
Thank you.
out.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now the floor to the jury members if you have questions.
Domenico, honestly, I have several questions, but with the kind of connections that we have, I'm not sure we will get the answers. So,
Okay, maybe you can write down into the chat and maybe the request for the
okay, I
participant.
can ask if someone is anyway able to listen, but it wasn't clear. Anyway, most of the presentation were not wasn't audible. It's not clear. I mean, how it is benefiting the farmer. Is
Sir,
farmer
it's
the buyer, or is that FPO is the buyer, or is government is the buyer? There is EV, there is solar, there is drone, and it looks like it's a government program than something that can be conceptualized and perhaps sold by even a large sized company, let alone small, medium company or a startup. I mean, that's the first reaction that I have in mind.
no, sir, just our company's establishment cost is just 20 lakhs. We are not owning all the land. We are just providing them the assistance, farmers. We are providing our cold storages in the villages as a cooperative model so that we could assist them or we could help them to farmers. Or it is as you said, sir, it is not our duty, it is government's duty. But government, as we all know, Indian government is not lacking to address some rural areas. That's why we want to do it as a private firm to work in the grassroots level of India.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you.
1 minute. I'm sorry to interrupt, sir. Actually, Shripat was addressing the question, but he is not the team member of
No,
this.
he's not team member. No.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I'm Jesh. He is my college friend. We are from the same college. So it's
Ah.
raining outside. It's
Sorry.
raining
No,
outside. That's
I
why.
understand now the problem. No, guys, if you present Shripad, if you already presented before, you have not to address the
Actually,
question.
I think he was the Jayesh, but he
Sir,
was speaking from the. Okay,
I'm
then
Jayesh,
that's
sir.
fine. All right.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
just
Using his device.
using his
Okay.
device.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you are using the system. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We are from the same college, but it's raining outside. That's why I was having a connectivity issue.
Okay.
Okay, no problem at all, please.
Thank you very much. So let's see if there are any questions, even though let's move ahead. Also, respect
Yes, I
to
have.
the. Yeah, please, John.
I have a few
Sorry.
comments or clarification points that's needed. As the first comment, I think the focus is more on the business model than the farmer. So I really would like to understand how the farmer would manage, like because of the distance that you have described and having those different points. Is it not very difficult for the farmer to go back and forth between those cold chain points because the aim is to avoid the middleman. The aim is for the farmer to get his produce from the farm to the market and be able to save on the cost. And those storage costs, because you have put per day, per kg, which means the days are going to be numerous. Also, that's a bit needs a bit of more clarification. At the same time, accounting for carbon credits is a very complex process. So how are you thinking of doing that? It's a bit not clear.
Ma'am, first of all, I would like to answer your first question. That is, how can we manage the farmers' queries? So that first of all, our project now is in ideation stage. So after preparing a prototype and a fully fledged app, we will provide them a AgriChainX agents, as I mentioned earlier, so that they will train the farmers how to operate our system. And these farmers don't need to use all the techno savvy, or they don't need to be a techno savvy persons. Our AgriChain agents are working in the rural areas. So farmers just need to address our company, and they just need to enroll in our company so that we could benefit them. And our product models are subscription models. So the earlier, now in current areas in Maharashtra or in India, we can say, the farmers are paying lots of money, more than their cost of production, to just keep their products from farm to the market. And that's why we are issues, because as we all know, Maharashtra is the highest exporter of horticultural produce. But in the ground reality, there are some corporate companies which are helping peoples. That's why they could manage to export product, but all the farmers are not able to export their product. Rather, we have better climatic conditions than other countries, but we couldn't benefit them. And the second question was what carbon credit. Our cold storages were based on the solar panels and solar system, and there we can generate the energy, and we could utilize the carbon credit mechanism there.
Thank you very much. So I think that now we can move ahead to the next presentation, also because due to problem of connection will take a little bit more time. Team CH3C, Dr. Jyoti Zminire, Dr. Santosh Kamble, and Mr. Abhishek Meshradoth. So I don't know who's gonna present. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Dr.
Hi.
Jyoti. Hi.
Yes. Hello. Three of us, we are going to present. Am I audible?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Good evening, respected jury, mentors, and the fellow participants. I am Dr. Jyoti Jhirmire. Along with my team, today would like to bring you a story from the heart of rural India. Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine that a small soybean farmer, after months of sweat and the struggle, his crop is ready. But instead of joy, he is in the sorrow because he feel a fear of no workers to harvest, like a fear of wages he cannot afford, fear of a big harvester that is never fit his small farm land holdings, and so a part of his harvest, his hopes, may not rotten into the field. This is not one farmer's story. It is the silent struggle of millions of across India and the global south, and that is the challenge we set out to solve. So I would like to share my screen and my presentations. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, please go in
Yes,
presentation mode. Try to go in presentation mode. Okay,
Yes,
please
yes.
go ahead.
Our So now I would like to hand over the presentation to Dr. Santosh Kamble sir to give the problem statement of the issue we are going to solve related to the farmers.
So thank you, Dr. Jyoti, and good evening to all the participants, juries, and organizers. Sir, in the soybean belt of India, and indeed in many parts of our developing parts of the world, harvesting is a season of struggle. Then farmers face acute labor shortages. Those who are available demand high wages and often work inefficiently. So large combine harvesters exist, but they cost more than $20,000 or more, making them impossible for the farmers with just 1 to 5 acres of the land here. The farmer who is owning 1 to 5 acres of the land here. So the result is very painful. Harvests are delayed, yields are lost, cost rises, farmers fall deeper into debt, and the cycle of the poverty continues. So this is not only the local issue, it is the global one with the all developing or underdeveloped countries here. So smallholder farmers produce a third of the world's food. This is the fact. And if they cannot harvest efficiently, then global food security, rural incomes, and climate resilience are at risk. Now I request Mr. Abhishek, our third partner, to proceed the further presentation.
Yes, thank you, sir. As Dr. Jyoti and Dr. Santosh sir said at the opening of the presentation, and Dr. Santosh sir said the problem, that on that problem, our solution is the bold 8 and beautifully simple. We all eat JSA Solar Soya Kisan Mitra, the world's first truly affordable solar powered harvester designed for the small and marginal farm holders, the farmers. It is the portable and lightweight, weighing just 20 to 25 kilograms. It is affordable, costing less than the 20,000, which means the mechanization is no longer reserved only for the wealthy farmers. It is efficient. With these devices, harvesting become the 3 times faster. Farmer need the 60% less labor and their overall cost drop by the nearly 40%. It is green, powered by the sun, not the diesel or the fuel. It frees farmer from the rising burden of the fuel cost while reducing the farmers' harmful emissions. And it is scalable because it is designed for the local fabrication and village level repair. It is not only empower the farmers but also creates a job in the rural communities. This is not just another agriculture machine, it is the mechanization without exclusion, a harvester not for the few but millions of who need it most. I would like to next present. I would like to hand over Mr. Jyoti, Dr. Jyoti ma'am for the next.
So actually, we have conceptualized the core design and created an initial sketch of the harvester. So the innovation focuses on combining the solar power with efficient harvesting mechanism to reduce the dependency on fuel as well as the manual labors in India for the smallholder landholding farmers. So I would like to say the impact and the business vision for our model. Our business model ensures that this innovation truly reaches the grassroots. Farmers can buy it outright, lease it, or pay in a small installments. We are working and we would like to work with the farmer producer organizations, self-help groups, as well as we are willing to collaborate with the agri dealers to ensure the distribution and to ensure the widespread and the inclusiveness of the machine we are willing to develop. So the impact is definitely transformational, and the farmers save the precious time, reduce the losses, and increase their income. So as well as while looking to the climate perspective, the village embraces the clean and green mechanization. It reducing their dependency on the fossil fuels, and the rural economies thrives as a new opportunities to be created. And beyond the farm, this project directly advances the global priorities like tackling the poverty. We can call it as like a hunger and the access to the clean energy. And in short, it contributes to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, I would say, in a practical and in a measurable way. So this is why we say our innovation, that is the JSA Solar Soya Kisan Mitra, is more than a product. It is a pathway to the resilience for the farmers, for the rural communities, and for even our planet also, we can call it as.
And sir, I would like to say this is just the beginning. Today we focus on soybeans, but tomorrow this design can be adapted for pulses, oil seeds, and many more other crops that face the same challenges. We envision farmer feedback loops that continuously improve the design, making it truly co-created by the people it serves. We see local manufacturing hubs, rural technicians trained to maintain the device, and farmers across Asia and country like Africa and Latin America adopting solar powered mechanization that is affordable, practical, and sustainable. So our vision is to bold but clear. If a farmer with just 1 acre can access clean and affordable technology, then global food systems becomes more secure, farming becomes more inclusive, and agriculture becomes part of the climate solutions instead of part of the problem.
So we are the team CH3 from India with the JSA Solar Soya Kisan Mitra. We are not just harvesting, we are not willing to just harvest the soybeans, but we are harvesting the hope. We are planning to harvest the dignity as well as the sustainability.
We are planting the seeds of the future where the farmers are empowered, food is secured, and the agriculture is the climate smart. Together, we can build a world where no farmer is left behind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Congratulations for the work. And so, like now, questions for from the jury members, please.
I have a technology question. So is this JSA solar having a battery or this is without battery?
Sir, it is having a battery. Means, sir, it is at the conceptual, like in the idea generation stage, sir. We don't have the technical background, so we are seeking a support from the technical team from the engineering colleges as well to develop this idea, because development of
But what is your
prototype
thought? Would it have battery or not?
It will have battery, sir, which will be getting recharged through the solar panel on it. I have shown the image, sir, here.
And then you may not have the cost met, because somewhere you also write your cost as 20,000 rupees, right?
Yes, sir, 20,000.
Okay,
At the
I don't have further questions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manoj. Thank you for the answers. Please.
Thank you for your presentation. I wanted to ask one thing. That is, as a startup, how much revenue do you expect? As Manu sir questioned that about the solar panel thing, and how much revenue do you expect as a startup to get from it?
Actually, like particular, we are not first of all looking for the revenue generation from the model. Initially, we are willing to benefit the farmers and through the direct sales or to through the custom hiring, as well as we are planning to leasing on that on the lease basis. We are planning to give the things. So, what we can call it as a, like if we are selling the machine to the 20,000, so almost like a minimal profit basis, on the minimal profit basis we are willing to design that machine and to make it available to the farmers through the farmer producer organizations or else the SHGs through the custom hirings on the rental basis with the minimal charges of
Okay, thank you so much.
okay.
Thank you very much. Other question eventually? Yes.
Out of interest, how big is the soya market in India?
In terms of, ma'am, like in terms of quantity or in terms of
well, I'm just curious on why soya is, usually when you focus on one thing, it's because the market is huge or the need is huge.
Yes, ma'am, it's a huge.
Okay, so you have an idea of the numbers or, like how much, I guess when I look at something, I look at, okay, you're going to have a machine that's going to help you, but
Yes,
what cost is that machine in comparison to what you're going to make?
Actually, the already larger scale machines and larger harvesters are available in market, ma'am. So they cost almost, when we count it in the dollars, it cost $20,000 nearly. And this machine we are planning to give just for the $215 machine to the farmers for the use purpose. And as you have asked me regarding the market of soybean, ma'am, like this model initially we are planning to build for the Maharashtra in Marathwada region, ma'am. So we have almost more than 40% of the farmers, they are growing this crop
Mm.
in Marathwada
Okay.
region. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. That's what I was looking for.
And even, madam, India is the fifth largest producer of the soybean.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. So we are in the top 5 in the globe, ma'am.
Yeah.
So lots of income. Okay.
Thank you. Tigist.
Yeah, I just want one clarification point. I really like the idea of your presenting it in such a way that it can be bought or it can be taken on a lease basis, but then what's the model for the lease? Because usually leases involve interest. So you haven't mentioned anything on that, and I would like to know.
Ma'am, actually, lease involves it's not like on the interest basis, ma'am. Usually, I belongs to a farmer's family where I have seen these problems since many years. That in my surroundings, we are so many so many farming communities are there, and they cannot afford the large scale harvesters. So there is a need to have some machines which is specifically designed for the small scale and marginal farmers. So, ma'am, as we are not the government institutions to provide the thing entirely on a free of cost, so what we are willing to the cooperative structure of the farmer producer organizations and self-help groups, we are willing to give those machines initially. And if government is ready to accept that those type of machine manufacturing, so they can give on the subsidized rate or even free of cost to the like farmers who are in the need in my region.
And one more thing is that, ma'am, here large scale soybean harvesters are available, but the fact is that almost 20 to 25% damage we found in that means brokages in the grains and other things
Harvesting process. Yes.
in the harvesting process here.
So
So that's
definitely
why there
this.
is a need to develop such type of manual, or not manual, we can say fully manual, but which will work on solar energy and will support small and marginal farmers here.
Yeah, so that was the entire basic. We have come up with an idea which needs a support and incubation support, we can call it as, to develop this idea and to replicate into the Marathwada region and the maximum soybean growing region of country India.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. If there are no... Oh.
Just a comment, and this is not a question, because you already said that you are looking for collaboration with some engineering colleges. This means that you don't have necessary technology background. But if you're looking at the solar panel, with the kind of the solar energy it can generate, the solar panel has to be much larger than can be handled by an individual farmer. It will not be to this scale that you are looking at. If it is at this scale, it will hardly work. This is just an input for you. It's not a question, it was just a comment.
Thank you, sir. I am taking the comment as a positively, but as I have said, I belongs to such a soybean growing family also where I have seen this problem, and I feel that such a machine to be developed by someone which is beneficial to the small scale farmers. So
It is just to
hopefully,
say that the limit, there is a physical limit to how much solar energy you can generate out of, let's say, 1 square meter. It's much less. It's in the range of, let's say, few hundred watts and so on. And with that, to recharge this battery and to do the meaningful work, the amount of power needed is much larger. This would mean much larger area. This would mean much larger machine. And then it will start to become impractical. This is the input. Thank you.
okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and congratulations for your work. Let's go now to the next team, CH4B. Prof. Kushkumar Kulkarni, Pratikash Daware, Saskutri Mahaja, Omkran Kande. Are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please, the floor is yours. Sorry, I stopped the... Okay, sharing. Please go ahead. As usual, 5 minutes for your pitch. Please, the floor is yours.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, we cannot see. Don't worry about the video. Okay, important the presentation. So share the screen, and eventually, for the sake of saving bandwidth, you can stop the video. If you need some help, we can share for you the presentation, but you have to tell me. Okay, let's do like this. Please get prepared. Let's go ahead with the next team, okay? So get prepared. We will call back to you. Let's go now to the next team. Team CH5A, Kalu Joy and colleagues. Kalu Joy, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good afternoon, everyone.
Floor is yours, 5 minutes for your pitch.
Okay. Please, Domenico, will you help me share the slides? I can share from here, please.
Yes, 1 second. So give me just 1 second. Okay, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon once again. Thank you. Good afternoon, the jury members, the organizers, and fellow presenters, as well as participants. My name is Joy Kalon from Nigeria. So to identify a challenge facing West to wealth in agriculture. So from my own experience here in Nigeria, the major challenge that I have found out among farmers here is that they lack the basic training, or they lack the knowledge about how to convert waste to wealth. Please, next slide. Thank you. Next slide. So I started by defining what an agricultural waste is. I know we all know what it is. It's just a practice of transforming agricultural byproducts like crop residues and animal manure into a valuable resources. So like I said earlier, the major challenge here in Nigeria that I found out farmers have is lack of education and training on how to convert this waste. I belong to an organization, to an agricultural organization here in Nigeria, and we usually organize what we call agricultural business shars. So in the course of our training to farmers, we discovered that when we talk about waste to wealth, most of them don't even understand that those of the so-called waste that they are disposing, actually they can convert it to something meaningful. Like there was this business share that we had somewhere in a state called, in my state, Abia State in Nigeria. Then it involved some rural farmers. Some of them are into livestock and equally crop plantation. So you find out that some of the waste that they are generating from their crop could have served as feed to their livestock, but they end up disposing it. So it becomes a thing of concern to me and my colleagues. So what we do, what we started doing, is to organize business share in educating these farmers on how they can actually convert some of these that waste to wealth by using some techniques like composting and other forms of converting waste to wealth. Please, next slide, sir. Okay, so the first method that we actually thought of is organizing training, like I said, the business chats that we have been organizing to train these farmers on the practical application of waste to wealth technique like composting, like doing biogas, and that method is employing the services of trained qualified agricultural extension officers, because these officers are well trained and they have access to new innovations and techniques. So employing their services can help us to bridge the gap between research and practical farming. Next slide. Also, establishing cooperative where the farmers can learn among themselves. There are well-experienced farmers. They can, from the wealth of their experience or their knowledge, teach the other farmers who don't understand how this conversion goes. So it is a major method too that we employ. Last, and that one is utilization of digital platform to disseminate information. We're now in this era of media where media makes things quite easier for us. So we can leverage on that on the media platform to sensitize farmers on converting their waste to wealth. Next is provision of incentives. Now, government, we can partner with government just like they do in health. When you use the right tier of health in Nigeria, I don't know about all that, but in Nigeria, when you use the right tier of health, we have 3 tiers of health system in Nigeria. So when you use the adequate one and there's a referral product, a referral case, there are some discount that are given to you. Government, when we partner with government, they can equally give incentives to farmers who are fully into the business of converting their waste to wealth. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Kalu Joy. Thank you. If you have a question for Kalu Joy.
I was looking for some kind of prototype. Maybe my expectation was different. Is there a prototype here, or is it a service around what is already existing?
Okay, sir. It's something that I have been into that actually chose to share with people. There's no prototype.
Understand.
This is something I've
because you
been
talk
doing.
of incentives, which means that you are somehow giving away money rather than earning the money also. So that was the point. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I just want to say I was looking for some sort of technology. It's almost like you're a go-between the extension officers and the farmer. So like a coordinator almost. That's the impression that I got. I mean, it's a good thing to do that, but I'm not quite sure it satisfies the requirement, but that's just me.
Okay, ma'am.
Other questions or suggestion, comments? Okay. If there aren't, thank you very much, Kalu Joy, and congratulations for your presentation. I recall back the colleagues from the previous team. So, team CH4B, are you ready? Can you present?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please.
Sir, I need a permission to share the PPT. I'm unable to share the PPT. On my behalf, Shripad will share the PPT.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead, then you can share. I mean, you have the permission to share the screen, so you can go.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. I, Sanskriti Mahajan, presenting. Good evening, everyone. I, Sanskriti Mahajan from Postgraduate Institute of Agribusiness Management, Sakur from India, presenting this presentation with my teammates. We are presenting, our topic is jackplast plastic, which means a jackfruit, a plastic, a biodegradable plastic which is made from a jackfruit. Next PPT, next. So up to 2040, 71,000 crores kgs of plastic waste will be generated. Every year, number of animals, cows are dying because of eating plastics. Number of marine animals are getting entangled in it. Plastic causes severe pollutions. It's really harsh. So we have came up with a unique solution and alternate solution, bioplastic, which is made from jackfruit seed starch. We have choose jackfruit seeds because India is the largest producer of jackfruit. In Indian state Kerala, it contributes up to 45% of jackfruit production. Due to high production, post-harvest management is not there properly in India. According to one report, nearly about 30 to 40% of post-harvest losses of jackfruits are caused. Jackfruit contains 60 to 80% of starch. According to NIH, National Institute of Health. Next PPT, please. Next. Biodegradable, biodegradable plastic is made from jackfruit seed starch. It is 100% compostable and sustainable, reduces dependency on petroleum-based plastics. Next presentation for further PPT will be explained by Professor Krishna Kumar sir.
So good evening, Mr. Domenico, and all the respected team meeting members and the juries. So thank you, Sanskriti. So every business or any business model have the like a three fundamental pillars on like production, processing, and marketing. In which production part, the jackfruit is produced in a bulk in India. India is the largest in a production. So coming to this business plan and strategy. So any business plan mainly depends on the 4 P's, like a production, price, place, and promotion. So under production, India have the strong footings, like a big production. So raw material availability is there in country. So raw material collect the jackfruit seeds from the fruit market and food processing unit and the farmers. Under the processing part, extract the starch and modify with natural additives, produce the film sheet through the extrusion and thermoforming. And then the next like a promotion or the marketing part, marketing entry, initially launch the product in the niche, focusing on niche sector like a few restaurant, eco stores, or events. So positioning of the product will be the premium green product, and we can brand it as the waste to wealth by eco-friendly packaging. So the packaging material will be like instead of synthetic material, that will be the bioplastic. So branding and marketing, we use the different certifications, especially in India, like FSSAI. Then the international ISO standards are there. Business plan and the business model, revenue will be a final product, self-finished products in the bag or plates or in the packaging for different packaging materials, or supply this bioplastic pellets to the other manufacturers in the country, and like partner with some FMCG companies for the bulk contracts for the company initiated in this processing. Then scaling up. So this one be the next slide, please. So under previous one, under innovativity, so business plan for developing plastic and alternatives from jackfruit seed starch in country like India shows strong feasibility across technical. Hello. Previous slide, please. Yeah. So strong feasibility because in the all aspects, like a technical aspect, economic aspect, and environmental aspect, social dimensions also. So in summary, the business model benefits from the abundant raw material availability is there, regulatory support is there, rising demand for sustainable solution is there. Therefore, feasibility of this business plan or the any strategy regarding this is optimistic as well as positive. And next slide, please. Development of the plastic alternative of jackfruit and seed starch represent novel and innovative approach addressing global challenge of plastic pollution. Jackfruit seeds and an underutilized agriculture byproduct as sustainable raw material source. This innovative use of waste material not only reduces the food loss but also create a new value in agricultural value chains. So unique supply chain innovations and this agriculture value chains will be the unique supply chain solutions, innovations, enabling rural employment and MSME participation. And from market perspective, the customized eco-friendly packaging solutions tailored for the specific food industries, FMCG sectors, especially export markets in Europe, where demand for certified compostable packaging material is increasing day by day. So by turning discarded seed into the high value environmentally safe product, this innovative idea will exemplify the innovations and combining affordability, sustainability, and remarkable social impact. Okay, next slide will be presented by the Pratiksha. Pratiksha, please. Pratiksha.
Thank you, sir. Now we move towards the sustainability of jackfruit bioplastic. It reduces the plastic pollution significantly. To replace the single-use bioplastic, we developed the idea on jackfruit bioplastic preparation. Waste in the landfills and oceans is reduces and helps to protect the environment and wildlife. The next one is promote circular economy and local empowerment. Through recycle, upcycle, and sustainable product helps in encouraging the circular economy and create the job in waste collection, processing, and green industries. We using the jackfruit as our raw material to make the eco-friendly plastic and farmers get additional income through it. Next slide, please. To replace petroleum-based plastic, bioplastic lowers the carbon footprint. Bioplastic reduces the dependency on fossil fuels, lead to less greenhouse gas emission during production and disposal, lowering the overall carbon footprints. Everyone knows traditional plastic takes the centuries to degrade, but biodegradable and compostable material break down naturally into the non-toxic elements. For the further presentation, I would like to invite Mr. Omkar.
Here, sorry, mind the time. We have just 1 minute. Please go to conclude.
Education and dissemination plan to spread awareness about our project. We will use pamphlets, advertisements, and social media campaigns. We will also work closely with governments, NGOs, and eco platforms to reach the wider audience. In addition, we will conduct farmer and community awareness programs to educate and involve local people. Next slide. Final remark. Jackfruit-based bioplastics are eco-friendly, practical, and scalable. They can help reduce the global plastic waste crisis while also supporting local agriculture and sustainable development. This shows that our solution is both environmentally and socially impactful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, if there are questions for our speakers.
I can go. So I was wondering what is happening to the starch as of now. The extraction is anyway happening. So is there a specific market where this jackfruit starch is anyway being used, and how and why your supply chain would be able to, let's say, attract that?
Actually, sir,
Or is it being
jackfruit seeds.
Go on.
Actually, sir, jackfruit seeds contains 30 to 40% of starch. But in
Okay.
agro-processing industries, those seeds are being thrown away or dumped. It is useless for the processors. They make amla candy, they make jackfruit candies from this. In Southeast
Understand. So it
Asia,
is
major
being thrown away.
yes. So we are using utilizing those seeds for making biodegradable plastic. Major producers are India and Southeast Asia, especially food processing and traditional medicines.
Hold on with that thought. So that means, are you saying that the idea of, let's say, using this jackfruit starch and to convert into biodegradable plastic is something that is entirely new and it has occurred to you? Is this the claim?
Yes, sir. It's entirely new because most of the biodegradable plastics are being made from potato starch and corn starch.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
It's Joan here. So if you're making a new product, how you've already identified an existing market, correct?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
would be selling to people who would typically purchase the potato starch plastics or the corn starch plastics. Is that
Yes.
right? So
Yes,
are
ma'am.
they your competitors?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what would be the pricing or unique edge that you would have for someone to purchase from you?
Actually, it's a developing model, so we will try to make a plan regarding the pricing and all. As we are many of the other industries which are making making bioplastics by using potato starch or corn starch, they have to procure those products. We will procure those products from the agro processing industries like seeds. They are waste, so we will procure them at low rates.
Mhm.
And we will minimize the production cost as compared to potato and cornstarch.
Mm. So what would be like an idea of what the cost difference is? I guess I'm trying to think about as a client, why would you go and buy something else if it's not proven? But I guess you won't know that until it's developed. But
Actually, potato starch it's 50 to 110 rupees kg. If we buy for the bulk starch, it will be 45 rupees to 70 rupees per kg. If we use those raw materials just like jackfruit seeds, it will be It will be helpful to minimize our cost.
okay.
As a customer, we will use it for 30 rupees per kg. That is 3 rupees per bag.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
No, it's making your case very curious, but I wonder why this idea is not being, let's say, already pursued by many. This is not still clear to me. It looks very interesting, but if it is this straightforward, any company would like to jump for it. So why not it is jumping already? This is not clear to me. And it's a honest answer because of my ignorance more than anything else.
And one follow-up question for the same, which Manoj sir has asked, that what you guys will be doing for the uniformity in your quality, because it is made out of jackfruit, it is starch-based, and it might have some of the interactions with the environment or anything. Like people are not going with the jackfruit, instead they are going with the potatoes and cornstarch, as you mentioned. So what are the advantages and disadvantages, if you could share? Because we are in the same market and there are three things we are having.
Okay, if we go with the jackfruit, some varieties like Kala Katal and Sinduri, these varieties possess more starch as compared to a potato or cornstarch.
Sorry?
As jackfruit seeds are often discarded as a waste in fruit processings, this adds value to the agriculture byproducts. Starch-based films are food safe and making them sustainable for packaging. It has moisture sensitivity. Starch films absorb water easily.
Okay. Okay.
Just a comment, Domenico. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay,
Please
thank
go
you.
ahead.
Okay, thank you. I have one a clarification question I would like from the group. What's the benefit for the smallholder farmer? I haven't seen that being highlighted. The presentation as a business model, your idea is good, but as this is also we are looking for scalability and productivity, contributing to food security and everything. What's the benefit for the smallholder farmer in this? Can you
We will
highlight?
procure the post-harvest. We will procure the matured jackfruits from the small-scale farmers, so that they can able to utilize, or they generally through their value from, we will make value from the waste. Again, additional income will be generated to the to those farmers, to those small-scale farmers who are unable to sell their products at the distant markets. Employment opportunities will be generated.
Okay, Manoj, if you go to the last
Yes,
eventually.
yes. No, it's just a comment. I'm very glad to hear what I have heard. It sounds almost like untrue. And I'm not saying it is untrue, but I would be very glad to receive any papers, material. You may put something in the chat, something comparative study that you may have done. Because
Yes, sir,
if
we
what I
have
have
done.
understood in less time is true, then there is a bigger business case. It's not about you only. I think then it is for many corporates, many governments who should actually jump into this. I mean, if what I understood is true. So I'm very curious to understand this further, independent of what you have presented. Thank you. You can put something in the
Thank you,
chat.
sir. Yes, sir, I will share it.
You can share any research.
I have studied viewed papers, research paper regarding those.
Maybe
Please share
Saskuti,
in the chat.
you can share
Thank
in the
you.
chat. You can share in the
Yes,
chat.
sir, I will share it. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let's go ahead. Team CH6A, Sakshi Ingole e Arati Kanade. Are you there?
Ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, sir. We are here.
Please. Yes.
Am I
Floor is
audible?
yours. Yes. Please, the floor is yours. 5 minutes, as usual. Go with your presentation, please.
Thank you. For the clearing, I will share my PPT through Shripad Divika's device, as there is a technical issue in our area.
Okay.
Is it okay?
It's fine. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Is it visible?
Yes. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. We, the team CS6A, I, Sakshi Ingole, and Ati Kanade, are presenting our topic microgreen, a key business idea for women empowerment in agriculture. Our focus is how this small and simple innovation can transform women role from farm labor to entrepreneur. Next slide, please. In the rural and peri-urban India, women form the backbone of agriculture. They contribute over 70% of the farm labor. Yet they faces barriers with no land ownership, limited access to credit, and unstable incomes. Traditional crops takes months to harvest, making it harder for the women to manage household expenses and agriculture at the same time. At the same time, India faces a nutritional challenge with over 50% of women anemic. Clearly, women need a solution that gives them both income and nutrition. And here is the solution: microgreens, our innovation, and our topic. Microgreens are harvested in just 7 to 14 days. They can be grown in a small spaces like terrace, balcony, or even a room with minimal resources. For women, means they don't need to land ownerships or heavy machineries. With just rupees 5,000 or 15,000, women can start earning with weeks, while also improving family diets with nutrition-rich greens. that are 6 to 7 times more nutritious than the mature vegetables. For the further presentation, I would like to call my friend Aarti Kanade.
Business plans and strategy. To empower women, our plan focuses on because training women achievers and pure in cultivation, providing starter kits and simple techniques, connecting women directly to urban markets, restaurants, and e-commerce platforms, leveraging government and CSR schemes to give women financial and institutional support. This way, women don't just grow crops, they build enterprises. Feasibility. Microgreens fit perfectly with women's reality. They can be grown in 100 square feet even at home. Investment is required within 2 to 3 months. Urban demand is rising with the global market projected at USD plus 400 million by 2025. This means women can run sustainable business alongside household duties. Next slide presents succeed goals.
Moving toward what's truly empowering. This is the microgreen transform the women identity. Spaces that were once unused, like kitchens and terraces, become a micro enterprises for the women. Women don't remain invisible farm helpers. They become the decision maker, seller, and most importantly, an entrepreneur. This gives them the financial independence, confidence, and the leadership role that they required from the very last time and farm ago. Uh, Moving toward women naturally lead in sustainable practices, and microgreens align perfectly. Organic medias like coco pits and vermicompost, recycled waters, and biodegradable trays help them. Women cooperatives ensure the bulk productivity, collective bargaining, and strong market presence. Moving toward the climate smart, women are also among the most vulnerable to climate change because they depend on the agriculture. Microgreens, they give them the reliance, requiring 90% less water, no pesticide, and protection from the weather fluctuations through the indoor systems. This reduces the risk and strengthen the women's security. Moving toward our dissemination plan focuses on women networks that are working in India. We commonly say is SSGS, that is self-helping groups, corporates, and NGOs. Demonstration through social media stories and women entrepreneurship exposures will highlight our success cases. Seeing other women's success will motivate more to adopt the microgreens, and this will expand our business. For the final remark, to conclude, microgreens are more than a crop. They are a tool for women empowerment. They gives the women economic independence, improve family nutrition, and build leadership. A woman who starts with a small tray of microgreen can grow into a community leader and an agri-entrepreneur. This is the true power of this idea. Thank you. Looking forward to your question.
Thank you very much, and also thank you for being really perfectly on time. So, if there are some questions,
So it's Joan here. I get all of the components of the microgreens and the low investment, the time to grow, the nutrition and stuff. So how will you get these women to do this, and what exactly is the business model?
As I mentioned, this is a women empowerment business. We will hand over the techniques and education to the women, and they will work in the groups that in India we have SHGs, means self-helping groups. This commonly work as the group of women come together and think upon how they can start a business or something else that can earn money for the group, and they distribute their earnings and profits. We will focus to hand over this business in that self-helping groups.
So like a cooperative kind of idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I was trying to get at. Okay. All right. And there is, so no one else in the community is growing microgreens?
There are, as per my research, there are some groups which run the microgreens business. I'm right now studying on it, and so I have little bit knowledge about that. I'm still exploring that subject.
So you're thinking of this as a small scale, locally grown and distributed business? For
Initially
quick,
small business, but later I am focusing on the scalability as it is more valuable and profitable from the point of view of corporate business also. They think that the less risky and more profitable business is suitable for the market. And as the microgreen is the new concept and health conscious, this would become a trend. And what a corporate leader or a businessman needs, a trend that can earn better
so
and more.
I'm not from India, but my family 100 years ago was from India. But I live in Canada, and in Canada there is a lot of regulations around growing and the use of water and food uh, um, sanitary issues. How would you help those women to make sure that is addressed?
Okay, from the water point of view, we require 90% less water than the regular farming, which means basically we have to put the seeds in the tray on the vermicompost, and by little spraying water, they grow. And I don't think there is that
There's no
much
sanitation
rules,
issues.
regulations.
That's what I'm asking about the
No,
sanitation. No
yes,
sanitation
there is
issues.
no
Okay.
sanitation issues, and we can use that if means after the cutting our microgreens, we can use that roots and vermicompost as a biodegradable means vermicompost, or many research are happening on the roots of the plant in laboratories. I have read about that, so I think that is also a scalable business. We can send the roots of the veggies to the companies or the research centers so that they can proceed their research. There is no wastage. It's all sustainable and profitable.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Other questions?
One question from my side. As you mentioned, it is profitable and scalable. So in microgreens, as a business person, what we are willing to sell to the women's or to the community, and how we are getting money out of it. If you could explain a little bit.
Okay, we are selling the leafy part of that microgreen. From the scalability point of view or the profitability, main business is the focus on the leaves of the plant. Then we will share it as a green leafy manner or dehydrated form. And
so is it a mixture you are preparing, like a microgreen is a mixture or a layer of soil and few leaves which will help the women's, like the people to grow at their homes? Is it like that?
Yes. Should I explain the process?
No, it's fine. If you could share any document through which we can read or just have a look, it will be useful.
Okay, I will share.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
One question I have to the team. I was looking for why it is woman centric.
Sir, as we all know, women are a little sensitive to hard works and all because they have to do the household works and other duties. They are unable to go on the farm regularly and work hard as the men can work. That's why this is the main focus
Okay.
oriented to the women as they
But
have to do less work.
if men choose to do it, they can do it or not? That was my question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank
In
you.
their free
Yeah.
times, they can do this business.
Yeah, and also I will add one information. They choose the challenge that was probably focused on women empowerment. So they stick
Okay.
to the call very, we can say, precisely. I don't know
Okay.
if there are other questions. If no, let's go to the last group that is GH6B. So please, I don't know if somebody from the Miss Vaishavi Bankar, Rutuya Ayare, Kalyani Deshmukh, somebody of the team is there. I will recall again, Miss Vaishavi. Yeah, please, are you there?
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
Yes.
everyone.
Yes, please, the floor is
Firstly,
yours.
I want permission to share my presentation from Shripad Divekar's device.
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Kalyani Gajandrao Deshmukh with Miss Rutuja Aire and Miss Vaishnavi Bankar. We are today sharing a solution from Konkan to help women farmers. Problems.
Go to presentation mode, please.
Yes. Today in a Konkan, cashew and spices are dried in the open sun, but this brings big problems like weather dependency, especially during monsoon, uneven drying, leading to poor quality, contamination from dust, insect, and dirt, loss of nutrient and flavor. And the most importantly, women spend endless hours shifting the produce manually. The result is lower prices and more health strain for women in farmers. Uh, Next slide. Our solution is simple but powerful. That is a community solar drying hubs. These are the modern solar tunnel dryers managed by women's self-help groups and cooperatives. Instead of drying individually in a risky open space, women share a solar-powered facility, and we add a digital edge. Every product is tagged with a QR Every product is tagged with a QR code and a blockchain traceability, showing it was a solar dried by women farmers. This means higher quality, better safety, and premium branding as eco-friendly women-led products. Uh, Further presentation will continued by Miss Rutuja Ahire.
Hello.
Thank you, Kalyan. Now we will see the business model and strategy. We plan to start with pilot hubs in 2 coconut cashew clusters. Women self-help groups will be trained to operate and manage the dryers. To reduce the cost, we will tie up with NABARD, MNRE, and PM Kusum subsidy schemes. Then we will launch a woman-owned brand for cashew and spices, marketed with QR code traceability, ensuring consumer trust and premium pricing. Next slide. Feasibility and innovation. Why is this feasible? Because solar tunnel dryers are already proven across the India, and with 50 to 70% government subsidies, the cost is affordable. Our innovation is in the woman-led model and digital traceability. It transfers the woman from laborers into the agripreneurs. Next slide. The hubs are proved the 100% solar energy, zero carbon footprint. Uh, they reduce the food loss but cut dependence on firewood and electricity and ensure the climate resilient drying and unaffected by rains. Next slide. Over time, women will be reinvest earnings to expand more hubs, creating a self-sustaining cycle, empowerment, and green growth. For further presentation, I am inviting Ms. Vaishnavi Bankar. Thank you. Thank you, Rutuja. In this slide, we will discuss about communication and dissemination plan. To scale this, we will run awareness campaign in village. Our brand will proudly carry the label Solar Dried by Woman Farmer Konkan. Through QR coded packaging, social media exhibition, and partnership with exporter, we position this product as a premium. Moving towards final remark. To conclude, community solar drying hubs are more than solution. They are a movement. They empower women, improve quality and income, and build sustainable agriculture. With your support, women of Konkan can turn sun into opportunity. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Questions for the team? Thank you also for being in time.
I have a question. In the presentation, you have indicated that solar tunnel dryers are already proven in India. So what's the new thing that you are bringing into this innovation?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the question. We have so many solar dried models, but we don't have a woman community-based solar drying hubs in Konkan region.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know if there are other questions.
So basically, you're just taking an existing technology and bringing it to a new location. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the competitive edge, if I can say that, is that you're making it available in a specific community.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Other questions? Okay. If there are no other questions, now let's give us the time to judge your presentation. I mean, now we are gonna go to vote and so on. For the sake of time, I already sent to you the link for the pricing. We will have a break before like going into the pricing. Also, we give us time to reflect better on the result and so on. So for now, we will hold this call. I sent to you the invitation for 1 hour in 1 hour and a half, where we can declare the three winners. For now, I invite the jury to vote.
So, sorry for the interruption. I just have one last question for the last team. What could be the ROI, like return on investment for your project? Because as mentioned, it is an existing project and you're trying to relocate into the Konkan region for the cashews and the spices. So placing up a whole new project, the machines, and then doing the logistics work, what could be the ROI and how much time you can get your investment back? How it will work?
Thank you for the question. At this stage, the community solar drying hubs in an innovation idea, and we have not yet developed a full financial plan.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. There is a request for another presentation, but we didn't receive the presentation. We asked to send in time. So we have to consult. I mean, what do you think, guys? There is a request for a presentation now, but we didn't receive in time the presentation. So I don't know if it's okay with the, yeah, time is over. So
Yeah, time's over.
yeah. So we asked to send us the presentation since a certain time. Also for correctness with other participant, I think is better to do not present. And so sorry for that, but we asked even though there was like the request for another presentation, this should be sent in time because now the voting system is already set on place. Okay, so standing that, thank you very much. Thank you very much to everyone. As I said, now let's hold. We will go back in 1 hour and a half. Also, I will let the jury member to reflect on the voting. Please, jury, go ahead. And then we will proclaim the prize in 1 hour and a half. I already sent to you the invitation. Just follow the calendar invite, okay?
So Domenico, just
yeah.
a comment. Just a comment. I received the invite and I thought it was a mistake that you are asking for another meeting in 1 hour and a half. So I kind of declined. So you can send it again. I wasn't aware that this was the process that we will meet
Okay,
at
sure,
10:30 p.m. again.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Okay.
I think maybe if we can meet in 1 hour time so that we can allow the jury at least to deliberate before meeting with the whole group.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
suggesting that because it's, yeah, if we can meet in 1 hour.
Okay.
I think one thing again, I was not aware of these timings, but it's pretty late in India. Now it is 9 p.m. and in 1 hour it will be 10 p.m. In fact, that's why I thought maybe 10:30 p.m. was a mistake and it was for tomorrow.
No worries. Because we had go a little bit extra time, but that's okay. There was some problem of connection and so on and so forth. Also
Yeah,
personally,
maybe
and
also for Manoj, if really it gets too late, you can send us your ideas and your thought lines, and then, yeah. But my suggestion is if we can meet in 1 hour time, so
I
that
will
we
join
can
in 1 hour
all
or 1 hour and a
deliberate.
half. No worries. I will
That-
join again. It is just that I thought it was a mistake.
Okay,
That's
it's
okay.
okay.
That's
Thank you so
okay.
much.
They
Yeah,
just,
let's meet in 1 hour and then
okay.
let us all deliberate. In the meantime, we give our thoughts so that we can reach a consensus to be able to deliver our thoughts to the whole
And
group.
that's the
Thank
link you just sent is for us to meet as a jury, correct?
Yes, exactly.
And then we'll come back to this link later.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. All right.
Thank you very much. So thank you to the team. Amazing work to everyone. So now let's go to the last step. Big applause to everyone. See you later, guys, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.